What would you say to someone struggling at the moment with their mental health? Take a deep breath, have a glass of water and sit down and breathe. Let yourself breathe. It's going to be okay, even though it may not feel like it will be at this point in time, it will always end up being okay. How you feel is completely valid. Your mental health is so important. Try not to be too harsh on yourself and compare how you're feeling to how other people may be feeling. You've got to be selfish and kind of prioritise your mental health above everything else sometimes, and how you feel is so important. It's an important part of you. I would definitely recommend reaching out to others, your friends, your family, anyone you feel comfortable talking to. It takes a huge weight off of you and it's the first step to improving your mental health well-being. For some people it can be really easy and for others it can be super difficult, but once you start talking about it and let others know what's going on, or anyone what's going on, then you can start to figure out what you need to do next. Surround yourself with support, friends, family, anyone who you really enjoy being around. A supportive network of people who are always there to help you can make such a difference. And don't be afraid to reach out and talk to people. There is always someone there to help support you.
I think the one thing I would say to someone who's struggling at the moment is that it's okay, your emotions are valid, and that it will get better. No matter how hard it seems or feels now, just know that you are not alone, and that whatever you're thinking or feeling is completely alright, and that one day you won't feel like that. I think my number one tip for this is generally just to talk to people. That can be about your mental health, about your emotions in general, or just chatting in general. I think it's really important to have an open and honest dialogue with the people around you about how you're doing and how you're feeling on a general basis, so that if there is a time where you ever feel like you're struggling significantly or you would like to get some external help or advice, that those people are there to support you, and that you don't feel like you are alone, because you never ever are.
So I'm going to say, first and foremost, things will get better. I view mental health as sort of a line. So you have really good days, so you go up and then you start to come to your baseline, and then you have really poor days when things are really tough and you go down, but they will tend to go back to that baseline. It may take a little while, but you will get there. When you are in those dips, it's very important to know that you aren't alone. Talking to people, venting is a great way to feel less awful in the moment, and actually having someone empathise with you and understand those thought processes are so key. And you can do that through Nightline if you are feeling really bad and just need someone to talk to. And I'd say it's very important to seek professional help if you need it. It may seem pretty scary at first, chatting to this stranger that you have only met a couple of times before and telling them about how you're feeling. But doing that, they can help you because that's their job. It is very beneficial and can give you another perspective on everything that you haven't really considered before. And it's also an amazing place to just vent and get everything out that you might have been feeling that day or that week or that month. You can get therapy through the NHS or privately, and it's something I'd recommend you to do if you feel like you really do need it.